Hey guys, it's POSTBOXPAT and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you 10 of my favourite secret features within the new update TU46 which came out yesterday. Now it's been taking me a little bit of time to find these features, and to start off with I'm going to show you some features which you probably haven't seen already. I know a few YouTubers have already covered some of these features that I did find yesterday, but there's a few that they haven't, so I'm going to show you them at the start. So, the first feature I'd like to show you is with the golden apple. You can actually craft the golden apple still, the super apple or the notch apple as we call it. You can actually still craft that, and if you look in your crafting bench, it's exactly the same crafting recipe. But not only that, the notch apple has actually been buffed. So if I switch to survival and eat the apple, watch this. You'll notice my hearts go all the way up to 8 extra hearts. Thanks to one of my subscribers. He actually noticed this on Twitter and sent me a tweet about it. His name was, let me see if I can get him up quick enough. His name, I believe, was LogicalDJS, which was an awesome guy. He actually sent us that, and he told me this basically. So I didn't actually find this one, but I nearly found it because I found out that you could still craft golden apples. So thanks to him, that's an awesome feature. So that's the first feature. Now the second feature, many of you have probably not seen that either. That's a really awesome feature as well. It involves the dragon head, and no, it's not putting it on yourself. It's something else. If you actually put the dragon head on redstone, you'll notice the dragon head bops up and down. The mouth opens up and down. This is a really awesome feature, and I think it's very unique. If you want to put them up in your world, make sure you put a block of redstone behind it, because it causes the mouth to go up and down. Some sort of redstone contraption. Now the next few ones you may have already seen, or you may have already not on YouTube, but I will go over them again and just demonstrate for you. But before I go over them, I'd just like to say I have got a competition over at my channel which you guys can get involved in and join me on at YouTube in a video. So don't forget to click that on screen right now if you want to go and see that, or at the end of the video it'll be there. And also, if you haven't already checked out yesterday's duplication glitch, don't forget to go there after this video, because if you want to learn how to duplicate in the new update, the video's there for you. So we've also got the new features that I want to show you guys now. Now these features, you may have already seen them, a lot of people have already covered some of them, but some of them I'm going to explain a little bit more differently. Now, as we all know, the new features have brought out a few different things. We've got elytras and elytras and all that, and we've got the changes to the iron bars and the glass panes, if we can find them. I don't know the creative menu that well. Where are the glass panes again? I don't know. Let's just grab them from this chest. I've given up looking for them. But if you remember the old iron bars, they used to have like a little plus type thing shape, and now they're actually only single, which makes them a lot more easy to connect. And also, glass panes are now single as well. These are also really good for building designs. The only problem is they've still got the old hitbox, as you can see there. It's got like the rectangle shape, when really it's just like a cube type thing, really tight cube together, or really tight square. So you can see it goes up nicely, and it makes a nice little building design. Probably going to look good for things like flagpoles, pillars, creative things, just things like lightsabers or beams of light shooting down. Or I can imagine people like having a ship facing the ground and using these as the lasers type thing. So you'd have these as like kind of like different colours, and you'd have a ship facing the ground, so facing down towards you. A lot of people would use these as like lasers and stuff like that, because that's what they look like when you look at them from underneath. So that'd be really cool if you had red ones and green ones and purple ones, and bit like lightsaber, a bit Star Warsy. They do look cool when you look at them like that. So yeah, that's what the sort of thing you're going to use them for. There's a few other things you can do as well in this update. So that's the third feature that I've shown you. The new one, which is pretty decent. I do like this one. It's very helpful. You go into your help and options, go over to your user interface and your settings, and you'll notice this is where you can usually display hub and hand, get rid of them, the HUD and hand. But now you can get rid of chat messages and display the save icon. You can get rid of that as well. So that's really awesome. Not really two big things there, but if you are on a map like this one that I'm playing now, which a lot of people do join when I used to open it up, it's like a challenge map and it's open to anyone. Basically, it's like a server on Minecraft Xbox. People used to join and people used to die constantly, so that display chat messages will really help out with that as well, because not always they die from death messages, they do other stuff in chat as well, like join the game and leave the game, which is very frustrating. So that would come in really handy when recording on this map if I ever decide to do it again. Now we've also got a few other features which I really do like about this update. One of my favourite ones has got to be this one. Now, as we all know, the boat has changed. They've got the new boat, but not only, this is the sixth feature now. This is a really good feature in general. The reason I like this one so much is it's just unique. It's just crazy. You ready? So you put the boat down on the ice. It is now one of the fastest methods of travelling in survival. Look at that for a crazy boat. Now that wasn't even that good, that one, but it was still quick. Basically, boats are now insanely fast on ice, and they're really hard to control. But if you can get a perfect straight with them, or have a massive ice trap with them, you can get really good speed with these boats, as you can see, and you can go massive fast. It's near enough as fast as flying in creative. So if you want to make that in your survival world, that would be really cool to see. Now also, you've got a few extra things. Now there are a lot of other features I have found, which I'll save for another video when we find some more secret features. But I want to show you guys a couple more. Now, where was it? Which was the one I was about to show you? This one here. This one here is now the height one. This is a weird one. This is a new feature they have added in, I believe. If you fall from this, I will take exactly 2.5 hearts. However, if I land on the hay, you won't take as many hearts. I only took half a heart. So you can clearly see that hay is now being used for less fall damage. Again, that'll come in really handy when building parkour maps. For example, this map is a parkour map. I could change the entire floor there to hay so people wouldn't take fall damage if I wanted to, which would be really awesome. Another good thing as well, I think maybe, I haven't tried this yet, but if you put carpets on top of it, you may not take damage from it either. So let's try that. Let's grab some carpets wherever they are. There they are. And let's wing these carpets on top. Just quickly here, and then we'll jump on them and let's see if we still take half the damage, half a heart. You should do technically, but you never know. Okay, so let's change to survival. Here we go. Jump onto it. And no, we did take full heart damage there. We will do that one more time. So it looks like it doesn't consider the hay bales if they're half a slab or a block like that. So you took 1 heart on the carpets. And how much you take on this? You take a little bit more. So you'll notice that you actually take less on the carpets on top of the hay bales, which is pretty interesting. So technically you could put hay bales and carpets on top and you wouldn't take as much fall damage as a solid block. But it's not as much as pure hay bales. So that's pretty interesting, and that's a very interesting feature, which not many people have looked into it in that sort of way, because who wants to have hay bales on the floor? They don't even look that nice. Carpets, they look okay. They look pretty nice. Snow as well, it's considered as carpets, which is pretty awesome. Now, one other feature as well that I found for the 7th feature would be this one. Let me show you guys this, the elytra. Now, this isn't exactly a hidden feature, but this is more of a cool feature which you guys can do to your friends, which is really funny. There's 2 things about the elytra, actually. You actually, if you don't know, if you get the elytra to work, you actually fly faster in this than you do in creative. So you'll be able to beat someone in creative in a race if they're not using a swiftness potion, which is really awesome. Now, one thing I found really funny about this elytra was this now. You go down at the floor and you watch this. You go down, way back up. Down, way. I found this really funny. To do that, you basically face down towards the floor in creative and then hold A. You can do this on your friend's world. It looks really, really funny. I would suggest doing that just for fun, because it is just really fun to try out. So apart from that, you can actually beat people in creative if you get your elytra to kick in and you're fully at your elytra like this, like I am now, fully flying in. You will actually beat people in creative in a race. And because you're in creative, you can hold A to keep going up, so you'll never actually run out. And it is actually faster than flying around in creative if you don't have a swiftness. So yeah, you can actually beat people. I have tested that. If you don't believe me, go and test it for yourself. You will be able to beat your friends in a race with the elytra, which is really awesome to see something like that being kicked in. But yeah, it's really awesome. I do like that feature where you can just keep going up and down like that. It just looks funny. Just imagine that. Seeing that on your world would be absolutely hilarious. So there you go. There's 2 other features. And then the final few features I've got is one related to villagers and zombies. There's actually a new type of zombie in the game which doesn't take damage from the sun. I will try and spawn him in for you guys. He is pretty hard to get in. Let me just switch the game mode over to easy. I'll put it on hard actually to try and get better spawns. See if I can get him to spawn in. Hopefully he'll spawn in. There might be a new spawn egg for him, but I'm not too sure. I think that's not him. Just keep spawning these zombies in. Hopefully, there's the new zombie villages where you get a new skin for them. I will demonstrate that in a moment as well. I don't think we're getting him in. Maybe it's a completely new spawn egg. Let's have a little look through the spawn eggs. Now, my friend was showing me this yesterday, so I'm not 100% certain on how he got them to spawn in, but he definitely did get them to spawn in. Let's see if I can start find them. Zombies, where are you? I don't think they're here. Am I completely missing something? The horse, donkey, mule, rabbit, polar bear, spawn villager. I am just being a complete noob and I actually can't see them. Now, there was definitely a way of spawning these new zombies in. I'm not 100% sure how he spawned them in, but there definitely was a way. Let me try again. Try and spawn these zombies in again. Hopefully they will spawn in. But if not, I'll try and get it out in another video. You can definitely see the ones with villager armor are spawning in there. I think he was trying to get them in, but I can't remember what he was doing to get them to spawn in. I can't remember if he spawned them in a certain biome or something. Basically, there's a new zombie that doesn't take damage from heat, and he will survive. You can clearly see there's a new villager texture for it, so that's one new feature. But I can't seem to get these to spawn in. I don't know why it's happening like this, but it's just not spawning in. Maybe let's change the difficulty down a little bit to easy and try and spawn them in. Unless I'm missing something on one of the eggs. That's the only thing I can assume that's going on. We'll switch it to night as well, so it's not dying. There you are, we're in night now, so let's spawn all these in, as many as we can. Hopefully we can get as many as the ones to spawn in. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're trying our best to do this. Hopefully with a little bit of luck. What's happening here? Oh, spawn, we've hit the limit, so I don't know what's happened there. We can't seem to get them to spawn in. There must be an egg that I'm missing or something that I'm missing here. I don't see anything, but there is definitely a new type of zombie. I just can't seem to get it to spawn. As soon as I get it to spawn, I'll definitely bring out another video showing off the zombie itself, because it's especially a very unique mob. It is really awesome, and it's something that you should definitely consider. It's really cool, and if you get one in your world, it's quite rare. They're like extremely rare zombies, and they look completely different to these. I don't think it's the zombie pigman. We'll try just in case it was. No, it's definitely not the zombie pigman. I'm pretty sure it's not, so we've hit the max limit there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. There's all the features for now. There is definitely a new zombie in the game. If you guys know how to spawn that new zombie, don't forget to comment down below. If not, though, I will bring out a new video. You can clearly see these are the new villager texture zombies here. They're really awesome, and you can notice they've got different colours for different types. So here you'd get a priest, I think, or whatever they're called, a cleric, and you'd get a butcher out of this one or something, or a smithy one. So yeah, you've got different ones with different skins, so you'll know when you transfer them back to normal, you actually get certain skins. For some reason I can't get the actual new zombie to spawn in, unfortunately. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see more features, hidden features, hopefully this new zombie one, if I can get it to work in the next video, I will put it in the description and in the on-screen section now, so you guys can go over there when that new video is out. I definitely will work out how to get these zombies to spawn. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and once again, this is POSTBOXPAT, signing out.